Hey guys, this is Beau and Jake with Heart Support, and you're watching
Punkvideosrock.com. See ya.
Hey guys, Rob here, Punkvideosrock.com. This is our final day for Vans Warped Tour in Ventura after a 3-day trek with the tour, and I'm hanging out with Beau and Jake from Heart Support. So let's know about this involvement and how it's affecting, you know, especially on the Warped Tour. Such a big tour to be promoting this thing.
Yeah, well, Heart Support is an online community for kids to talk openly about their struggles of addictions, whether it be drug, alcohol, porn, or if they're going through depression or maybe some family issues at home. And they can do it anonymously on the site. And tons of kids come there and they kind of share their stories. And then we write blogs and kind of open ourselves up as well to try to encourage or to share, you know, something that maybe we're going through. We also do interviews with a lot of bands. If you go to the site, we have stuff with Austin Carlisle, you know, The Chariot, For Today, A Day to Remember, Bless the Fall, obviously, and it's been a great time to just impact the community, the kids, you know, the fans, and to connect with them and just kind of show that we care, you know. And Beau's done a lot of work with Heart Support. Obviously, you can tell we're wearing the same shirt today.
We didn't plan this. We just met right now here in the press area, and
we're both wearing the same shirt. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've seen you guys wear the same thing the past 3 days, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. But yeah, so it's just been cool to share our hearts through the Heart Support community, and you know, to be at the tent. We do you know, we hang out with kids at the tent, you know, and yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Just trying to give back to those kids and show them that they're worth something and they have good purpose or great purpose, and you know, to keep moving and to be able to overcome your stuff, you know.
Now, doing something like this, not a lot of kids are open about it. So how do you guys get them involved? How do you guys get them to open up to you guys?
I think just being genuine, right?
Yeah. Well, basically, it's like you gotta share your own story as a struggle as well, and show that you're just a person. We're in these bands, and we have, you know, X amount of fans watching us play, and you're put on this pedestal, but you're just a human being, and we've made our own mistakes, and we've come from that dark place, and you know, some of those kids are still there, and so it's like, well, they got through it, and now they're doing this with their lives, and it's like, you can do the same. Whatever you want to do, if you want to bake cupcakes, I don't know what you're striving for, but you know what I mean. Like, no matter what you're doing, what you've done in the past, you can get past that, you can move forward, and you can, you know, reach your goals. So we kind of share our own struggles, and so when you open up and you're just human and you're just normal and you're hanging out with them at the tent, they're like, holy shit, yeah, like that's me. You know what I mean? Like, that's me. We're the same, you know. So you got to really just like humble yourself and just, you know, relate to them, and it's easy to do, you know. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's fun.
At the same time, how you're mentioning it's easy, have you found any struggles with trying to spread the word about this? Like, is there any negativity that comes back to you guys? Or?
Actually, you know, to be honest with you, you know, some people, it's funny because, you know, I claim myself as a follower of Christ, and you know, Christians right now don't really get necessarily the best publicity, and a lot of them are kind of silly with some of the things that they do because of their quote unquote their faith. And you know, so a lot of times, you know, I'm like, either, you know, I get it from the Christians where they're like, you're not being Christian enough, quote unquote, or you get it from, you know, the people who aren't Christian and go, well, why are you trying to shove this down my throat? And in all reality, like, the way I see it is, if I can say this, is that, you know, I'm a Christian, but with that being said, me personally, like, I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to love you. I'm not here to, you know, turn my cheek on you. I'm here to serve you. I'm not here to belittle you. I'm here to lift you up. And I think that's truly what following Christ is. You know, I mean, if for all the Christians out there, like, the second commandment is to love your neighbor, and then it also speaks on, you know, praying for your enemies. So, like, let's start doing that a little more. You know, that's kind of what I'm trying to drive home with Heart Support, is that I don't care who you are or what you've done or what your faith is. Like, I'm called from my God to love you and to encourage you and to try to support you. And with this platform that we have, whether, you know, Christian or not, doesn't matter. You know, if you have a heart to encourage and uplift people, then Heart Support is a place for you. You know what I mean? And it's really awesome that there's a lot of bands here that aren't Christian that go, you know, Jake, I'm not a Christian, but I really believe in what you're doing, man. And if there's anything I can do to help you, you know, please let me know. And with that being said, like, this is a perfect place for me to be right now, you know?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And how are you guys going to expand on this moving forward after Warped Tour? Like, what are the plans right now?
we get asked that question all the time, and we're like,
what's next?
Yeah, it's like,
When's the next tour?
yeah, exactly.
Well, that that is.
What
I don't know.
what
Like,
to say?
it's just. This is just. It's almost like a shot in the dark. We're taking a chance. A lot of money put forward and time and effort, and if it expands and it can grow, that's awesome. That's what we want. You know, we want more people to come to the site, more people to get involved, even more people in even bigger bands to like be like, dude, I want to jump in, I want to help, I want to do an interview, I want to spread, you know, this word and help kids out.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get more people involved. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's spread the word, and that's all you can really hope for. You know, it's not our plans. You know, we can plan as much as we want, but whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So.
Starters, I think that doing it on this tour in particularly, like, I think it's like the best tour to start it because there's so many different cultures, I guess you would say, of fans out there. So.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, like I said, I think I'm in the place where I need to be right now, and I think Heart Support, you know, I mean, it's just we're trying to bring community back to the music industry and the scene, and we just want people to know and understand that you know that they have their own identity, you know, and that they have their own dreams, and everybody's got their own purpose and gifts. And we want you to, you know, break from fear and break from your past and shame and all the rest of that crap. Yeah. And just go for it. You know what I mean? So.
Now, for those that want to, you know, check you guys out online, you know, I see you guys have shirts and merch and all that stuff. So where else can they go for that? For more information.
Heartsport.com.
Yeah, I mean,
Heartsport.com. It's really easy, and you know, our Twitters. You know, we try to respond to fans as much as possible on there. But if you go to the website, there's forums, there's interviews, there's blogs, there's tons of stuff. Yeah, so we try to make it pretty simple.
Twitter, Instagram. I mean, any social site that, you know, everybody else is on.